Hi, it's me, Stacy, so Stacy. And if this is your first time joining my channel, hello, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you for returning because clearly it's been a while. So let's just go ahead and knock out the obvious. It is New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve. But this is literally, I think, my very first post for 2023. So where have I been? Number one, everything that I wanted to sew and do a sew along with had already been filmed as a sew along. So I was a little discouraged to make sew alongs in 2023. And the year prior, 22, I had a car accident, which had me down for quite a bit because I had a broken leg. So we're here and I had an idea. So I am always sewing things for myself, not so much for others. I just find it to be a bit difficult. But this year I became an affiliate for a lot of different companies, and that is something I've grown to love. So I had the idea, since I'm always putting my pieces with things that I've purchased elsewhere, let's go ahead and get into these true looks. So the direction that my channel will go in from this point will be to give you something that I've purchased mixed with something that I've made. So today's video will be to highlight Rebdolls. Rebdolls is a wonderful company, and this is not a sponsored video. I'm an affiliate, but this is not a sponsored video, but I was in love with the looks, and I will leave links for everything below. I'll mention a few other things that are not exactly Rebdolls, of course, things that I've made. But if there are things that you would like to purchase, by all means, use my link, buy some things. But you may have items at home that basically match what I'm going to highlight for you. You know, if you want to go out, it's New Year's Eve or it's New Year's Day and you want to be cute. If it's Friday night and you want to go out next week, put these looks together, order some things, pull out your closet, whatever the situation may be. But we are going to go in the direction of, hey, we're making things that are actually a little bit simple to sew. Like there'll be some things that I'll show you over time, you know, that may be a little bit more complex, but simple, basic pieces that we all need, you know, those basic things that we need in our wardrobe. That's what we're going to highlight today. So Rebdolls, let's get into these looks. The very first look that we're getting into, I'm going to pop it up to I think it's going to be to my left. The very first look that we're going to get into will be these crocodile shorts. So much goodness, okay? They fit so well. Rebdolls goes from size 0 to 30. Again, 0 to 30. I am obsessed with that because I'm plus size, but my sizes vary. So I love that no matter what size I wear, in this, I can get this in this size. I can get this over here in another size. And it's not, I mean, because I may be a 2X in a bottom, but an extra large in the top. It just depends. So I love that because whether I want to buy something for my sister who is a size small, you know, I can get that same thing that I loved. I can get that for her in that same size. So these black crocodile shorts are everything. You hear me? Everything. So I paired them with this black mesh turtleneck that I made. I used a pattern from a very early Mimi G pattern, the Georgia turtleneck, but I left off the little accents on the sleeves, and it's just a very simple, clean pattern that I make over and over and over again. But I wanted to add a little flair to it. So I bought this mesh fabric that has basically it's like a tulle kind of look. You know, it has the gathered layers to it, but that fabric is always out. I've seen it in several different colors. I have it in red. I'm going to do something with it in red. But I was following another influencer and I saw her basically pair a tulle top over a turtleneck, and I was like, oh, let's try this out. I had some of the fabric, so let's do it. So I made this top in a little turtleneck, and then I turned around and got the frilly mesh tulle fabric and made a tube top. And I politely slid it over the top. It looks like a one piece. I love it. I know you do too. You can make one. I did not use a pattern when I made this tube. I did not. I literally just took my measurements, you know, for my top and you know, we can talk about this in another, if you would like a video on how to just basically come up with your measurements for a pattern, you know, just to self-draft something, please let me know that down in the comments. But anyway, I self-drafted, made this tube, put it over my Georgia turtleneck, and tucked it inside these crocodile pants from Rebdolls, and paired that thing with these stiletto pumps in the these stiletto sandals by Sam Edelman. I got them from Belk, and I made them a part of my little birthday present to myself. I got like 5 things for my birthday that I was like, oh yeah, this is my birthday present to myself. Oh yeah, this is my birthday present to myself. So my birthday was December 12th. I was ecstatic when I put these shoes on because they're comfortable. Every girl knows that when you put on these shoes, the baby toe is the situation. It is going to make or break you. But the shoe itself, it's made so well. The cushion in the shoe, you just can't go wrong with it. You can't go wrong with it. So this is the look. We have the mesh top that I made, the Mimi G Georgia turtleneck, tried and true pattern for me. The hand drafted tube overlay, the crocodile shorts from Rebdolls, and my Sam Edelman sandals. Now, of course, you can make this look pop with a thigh-high boot. I'm showing it to you in black, but you can get this in another color, like whatever floats your boat. If you want to use a different color top, you know, if you want a solid turtleneck, I think this is such a good classic look. Why am I holding this napkin? I'm not sweating. Nothing is greasy. Like, why am I holding this paper towel? So that's look number 1. So for look number 2, let's do this. So I thought it would just be yummy to keep this black mesh turtleneck that I'm obsessed with and put it with this tube set from Rebdolls. Again, 0 to size 32. My sizing in my tube top was one thing, in the bottom it's another, but maxi skirts are a big deal. So green is my favorite color, and I was just intrigued, like, let me see how I feel about this skirt when it comes. You know, I'm always kind of hesitant because I'm heavier in the bottom, so I'm not real big on maxi skirts because it just gives a little too much church girl, and before y'all come for me, I'm a church girl, okay? So I was a little nervous about it, but when this thing arrived at my home, oh my goodness, so much goodness, so much goodness. So I'm giving it to you 2 different ways. I'll pop up the video picture in a second showing you the look without the mesh turtleneck. But it's that time of year, it's cold. We need a little something on the sleeves. Not that the mesh turtleneck is giving us a whole lot, but it's more than what you had, okay? We're trying not to catch a cold when we get out in these streets. And of course, you're gonna have some outerwear. They have really nice, you know, pieces at Rebdolls, but the mesh turtleneck was, for me, the star of the show because I like this without having the tube piece on. I'm sorry, without having the turtleneck on. But it's just something about it that just gives it an extra flair. And I made it with my hands. Like, sewing your own clothing is just so good to me because you can tailor it. However, I have these turtlenecks in so many different colors. And I always get my fabric. Either it's going to be a sale that I catch online, but everybody has a Joann Fabrics nearby. If not, you'll have an equivalent to that online. I can't say I've seen too much too much mesh fabric in Hobby Lobby. I just know that when I go to Joann's, I want this color. Like, I have a burgundy, I have black, I have a cream. I got those from Joann's. There are other colors online, but it was just one of those, oh, I have this thought, let's get it. So I put on the outfit with the black mesh turtleneck, and actually it's a mock neck because what I have on right now is a true turtleneck, but that one is just a mock neck, but I love it. I love it all the same. So I put this on with the tube top, the faux leather green, like, ugh, so good, y'all. Like, the feel of the faux leather is everything. It feels like butter. Like, there's nothing cheap about this. I mean, and it's funny how we love faux leather, but back in the day, it was like taboo, like, ooh. But yeah, I'm here for all the faux leather. So I put this on with the skirt, fit so well. I could have altered this a little bit if I wanted, but I was good. It has elastic in the back across the top of the skirt. That really helps because I'm definitely one of those girls where you put something on and the back of it sticks out a little bit and you need to tailor it in. So having that elastic there was a great idea when they created this skirt. And my sock booties came from Nordstrom Rack. I bought these sock booties last year, but my leg was jacked up. I couldn't put on a heel. So I bought them. I had them in storage. And when I was switching out my fall for spring and vice versa, and that's when I realized, oh, I have these and they still have the tag on them. Turn up. So I put them on, and I'm a leopard girl. My mom calls me Cat jokingly because it's just so much leopard in my life. So that's look number 2. The faux leather skirt set. The pricing is really good at Rebdolls too, because most of the time they have a sale. Like, you can't beat that. They normally have a sale, and I promise they come out of one sale, they go right into another. Again, click the link below in the description box. Turn up, get all the things that you want. And although I got these sock booties from Nordstrom Rack last year online, they're still there. I was so shocked when I looked and saw that on yesterday. So I gave you a link below for that as well. Turn up. And I'll even put the link in there for the Georgia turtleneck for my sewing ladies who actually want to make that pattern. There are several commercial patterns that, you know, are turtlenecks, but that was just something when I first started sewing. I found that pattern online, downloaded it, taped it together. It's still nostalgic for me. You still see the tape. And it has taken a licking and keeps on ticking. It is not falling apart anytime soon. So, Georgia turtleneck, the 2-piece get up from Rebdolls, the sock booties, get some. And last but certainly not least, can we get into this bluish gray high slit skirt? I wanted to give y'all some thigh. Thigh was going to be served. We're serving dark meat here. So I paired this with this cream rib turtleneck that I have been talking to you about in the whole time. And I'm such a fan. Such a fan. Again, I love sewing my own clothing because it allows me to tailor things to my liking. And if I have an idea, I can make it real quick. But again, tried and true pattern, the Georgia turtleneck. And this skirt fits so well. Just like the skirt before, it's like the faux leather has a little bit of stretch to it, and I'm here for it. It's just enough to hug you the right way. But this long opening on the side, so good you could taste it. This skirt is everything. And of course, Beyonce made us fall in love with silver. I'm definitely the person that has Renaissance in their iTunes review as like my most played album of the year. That's just such a feel-good album. Seen the movie twice, went to the concert, going to see the movie again before they take it out. I'm in the beehive. So these boots, Target has yet to fail. Target gets all my money. I think I keep Target in business. And I bought these shoes and for another project that I was doing a photo shoot. And I was like, oh, these shoes would just set it off. But when I bought the boots, I was able to take pictures in them, but there was no cushion whatsoever in the ball of the shoe. I was in agony. And I was talking to my grandma, who was such a fashionista, and she was like, put some insoles in there. Put the insoles in. I feel like I can run up and down the hallway. They feel so good. So some simple inserts just to give you some cushion between the ball of your foot and the ground. It is wonderful. So I'm loving the pop of silver with this skirt and the cream turtleneck. The silver earrings that I'm wearing, the little teardrop dupes. I cannot remember who these earrings are the dupe of. I just knew that I was not paying that much money for those. But I got these at TJ Maxx. I think I was in California working, and it was a Sunday, and I had some downtime, went to eat, and found the earrings, and they just set everything off. So the silver with the skirt, I'm happy. Again, so I made this video because I wanted to come in and at least say hello to everyone and just say thank you all for tuning into my channel. Thank you all for following me on the other socials if you are doing so. If not, follow me on the other socials. One place in particular I will actually almost beg of you to follow me is on Facebook. I'm really trying to get my following up over there because I actually enjoy being on Facebook. And I just think, hey, let's find our niche, let's find our thing and make it work. So that's it for me for 2023. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like, share, follow, and follow me on Facebook. So Stacie, SEWSEWSTACIE. Thank you all so much. Be safe out here in these streets. I wish you the absolute best for 2024. And again, this is the avenue that we're going to be going with these videos. I'll give you something I made with something that I purchased. And again, I enjoy being an affiliate. So I'm going to give you all the links that I can find for the different things that I, am able to give you. And that's it. Happy 2024. Bye.